Everybody, Brandy Badass. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. I'm sorry. I thought I felt, seen, heard some energy behind me. Something. Thought I felt something. Anyway, been gone for a while. I apologize for that. I've been trying to rearrange things so I can have some kind of design, some kind of order to put these blogs together and whatnot. So I think the last time I talked to you all, I talked to you all about how I was going to start fasting and, trying to strengthen my connection with the universe, strengthen my cosmic connection. Just it's some things right now that I'm working on that I know I cannot do by myself. So I'm channeling extra strength, extra strength, from the universe. If you read my blog, if you read Afrologik, then I've been talking about that a lot. So it's been a cool experience. It really has. The first 2 days, the first of the first 2 days, first day of the first 2 days was ridiculous. So many times I was like, I have to eat. And what's crazy about it is usually I have to remind myself to eat. I don't eat much. But it's something about being told, knowing that you can't eat. It's something about that makes you hungry. So I was just hungry. The next day just flew right on by. And fasting, 2 days a week kind of makes the week move along pretty fast too. So, if you're an employee of someone, that's always awesome. So this is going to be week 3 beginning tomorrow. It's second nature to me now. If I ever decide to stop doing these, and I really don't know if I ever will stop, but if I ever stop doing these, it's going to be a task going back to eating on Mondays and Tuesdays. It just won't be the easiest thing in the world for me. Anyway, with doing them, I also fast social media, which frees up a lot of time for me because I'm not looking to see what's going on, commenting here, a lot of negative things not seeping into my spirit and making me carry it around all day, which was one of the reasons for fasting on social media, because it's no point in fasting food and that to deepen a connection with the universe if you're going to allow negative energy in. And if you have a Facebook or an IG account and everything that scrolls past your eyes feeds your soul is never negative, can you please contact me and let me know how you did that? Because I've been trying to clean out my lists, friends lists and whatnot on social media for a while now, and I just can't seem to get away from it. It's some people that are a part of my life, and so you just okay, dang, this person, it's too bad this person going through this or whatever. But for the most part, I'm trying to just have people that feed me positivity. There would be no point in trying to strengthen a connection with the universe if I'm letting negativity that I have control over in. It's just it's a waste of time. I might as well eat. So got rid of that. Social media just 2 days a week, and with reducing my time online, I have time to work on other things. Afrologikblog. My son just went to prom yesterday and graduation coming up. My mind is a lot more free. My vision is a lot more clear, and I'm just kind of in a good place, and opportunities have been coming my way, and strife has been coming my way. Things unnecessarily going wrong, but when that happens, you know you're onto something when you're doing everything to the best of your ability, and then everything just starts to crumble down around you. And usually it would take me with it. when things start to go south, I usually go south with it. Usually, I'm kind of like, it's all fucked up. I can't do nothing right. I quit. I give up. Fuck it. You know, that's me. That's Brandy. That's me. But now with everything that has gone, things have fallen apart. Some things I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. But instead I just ask myself, oh, can you fix this today? No. Why you gonna worry about it today? It's cool. Whatever it is, it's gonna be all right. It always is. And I just with that clarity. And then another thing is that opportunities for me to screw up, opportunities that I would usually take, because if ain't nobody looking, don't sweat it. Just do it. That's human nature. If you could get away with whatever you want, if you could get away with it, then do it. I was at the grocery store and I used the U-Scan because I don't like lines. So I'm going through the grocery store. I went through the U-Scan, scanned all my stuff, bagged it up, walked out. I got outside. I got to the sidewalk. And I just paused and I was like, I don't have a receipt. I don't remember pulling my card out. And so I turned around, I zoomed past the greeter. She must have thought, she did think something was really wrong, because I ended up talking to her on my way back out. Luckily, nobody had used the U-Scan that I was at, and I was just like, I didn't pay for anything. So I went back and paid for it. I could have got away with that. Probably wouldn't have been able to go back to that store, but but I probably could have got away with that, but I didn't. And then there's a couple more things that has happened that offered me an opportunity to get over, and I didn't. One opportunity that I'm like, really, universe? I ain't even gonna get into that, but I'm like, really? But I take it like this. Most people, when you tell these kinds of stories, the first thing they say is, "Up, the devil is busy." The devil is a lie, or that's evil. When evil trying to stop you from getting what you want. I don't believe none of that. Not that I don't believe that there are evil spirits. There are evil spirits. I don't believe none of that. I believe that I'm being tested by the very source that I'm trying to get closer to. Because I believe that the closer that we get to a goal that we set for ourselves, or something that we really, really want, I believe that the universe starts like throwing monkey wrenches at us. Not because it wants us to trip up. It just needs us to prove ourselves. Like, if you really want this, I need to see how bad you want it. You got to show me, because I want to give it to you, but I got to make sure that you deserve to have it. Not even deserve, that you're ready to have it, because this is something valuable. And so, I've been like really steady with the universe and steady with all these things that's happening to me. And I even talk shit back, like something that happened to me, and I'd be like, all right, bring me more. That's not enough. Give me more. I want more. Keep on. I need more. Because all I do is win. And the more you throw at me, the more I'm just keep knocking that shit out the park. Come on. I got all day. What you got? That's been my attitude. And, and the universe is obliging me by sending me more stuff. And I'm keeping my word by going, is that all? Is that all? And you're going to have to try harder than that. I'm not falling off my square. So that's one thing that I can say. Because when you are fasting, you're teaching yourself a different level of discipline. And with me, I usually will meditate 40 minutes a day. If I'm in company of people or whatever, I just go to the bathroom. They probably think I'm in there taking some enormous poop. I'm not. I just really need, you can break it up into 5-minute intervals or however you're going to do it. But for me, it usually will equal 40 minutes. So I'm meditating more, whereas before it was 40 minutes a day. It's more like 60, 65 minutes and an hour and a half, Whenever I have time to do it, I do it, because I'm strengthening that connection. I'm allowing myself to see the signs. I'm getting all these crazy angel numbers that are following me. 1010, anything with the number 10 in it. The number's 310. Triple fours, triple sevens. I see these numbers every day when I'm not even looking for numbers. I see them every day. And not all of them, of course, but I see, it's one of those sets of numbers every day. And I look them up, and it just further, that's the universe telling me, I'm here. It's working. It's working. It's working. So anyway, what I really wanted to talk to you about that I've been experiencing through this fast, and I guess I was getting there when I was talking about discipline. Um, it takes a lot of discipline to train yourself to not do certain things that you're used to doing every day and then actually not doing them. So, one thing that I stopped doing is multitasking. Everybody thinks they're so good at multitasking, but really nobody is. And when you multitask, you basically neglect something. Usually something gets neglected that's important. So I don't multitask anymore, and I learned that through being patient, through fasting, through meditation. I don't. I do everything one thing at a time. It takes longer to get things done, but if you kind of eliminate the concept of time anyway, you're not really thinking about the amount of time that it takes to complete a task. So you just put all of your energy and all of your attention and you focus on what it is that you're doing right now. And then when you get done with that, you do something else, and you never do two things at once. I don't care if it's watch TV and knit. If watching TV takes your concentration off of what you're doing, then you do one thing at a time. And I've been doing that, and it has worked for me famously. I just naturally don't multitask anymore, and I love the results of it. So I think that you should not multitask either. I mean, and I know you probably think you're good at it, but I'm telling you, you're not. You suck at it. Don't, and nothing worse than those people who think they can talk to you on the phone while they're doing other things, and you got this long silence, or they're not listening to what you can't multitask. You can't do that shit. Stop doing it. Do one thing at a time. Call me back, because I can tell you most of the time I probably didn't want to be on the phone anyway. So um, I learned that. What else? I also learned, how, and I'm sure that maybe a lot of you have heard the saying that um, whatever the first thing that you do in the morning, the first face that you see, the first voice that you hear, um, sets your energy for the day. Now, me, when I first wake up in the morning, the first face I see is Prince. Yes, yeah, that Prince. Can you see it? That Prince. So that's the first face I see in the morning, so I get my energy from, I guess. But it's a little bit more to it than that, because obviously the Prince face that I see in the mornings on a poster is, I'm not really feeling the energy that he generated when he was here. Not necessarily. Sometimes I swear I do, but it's also voices and things like that, where another thing that I don't do anymore is wake up in the morning and check my Instagram or my Facebook. Even if I'm not on the fast, no longer is that amongst the first things I do in the morning, because I had a bad experience. I was doing so well with not doing certain things, and when you fast yourself off of social media, it's kind of hard to get back into it, which is a good thing. You're not relying on it no more. So I had stopped doing that, and then one morning I slipped up, opened up Messenger. Somebody had sent me a message, and I read it, and it pissed me off. It wasn't my problem. It was somebody else's problem, a friend of mine who sent me something that was going on, with them. And I'm reading it, and, I'm upset, not because of what they was going through. I'm upset because why do I have to know about this? This don't affect me. This is not, I don't need to know about this. And it's stupid that you're a part of it. And and of course, now that that's going through my mind, I have to say that to this person. Like, don't aggravate me with this kind. This is stupid. Don't aggravate me with this kind of thing. This is your problem, and you are allowing it to perpetuate. You letting it grow. I don't need to be a part of that. And in my mind, I done checked it. Not necessarily check the person, but check the situation. I'm not gonna let you take up no headspace. No, because I don't do this. Wrong. No, that shit followed me around for hours. I could not focus. I could not concentrate. When I had 5 minutes to meditate, I could not concentrate. I just couldn't, because I had let something into my spirit that wasn't supposed to be there. And now it was a part of me. Now it was, even though it wasn't my problem. So I broke the discipline that I had been working with, trying to teach myself, trying to become acclimated to, all because I picked up and answered the message after I promised myself that I won't wake up and make that. It's not a priority anyway, but I won't wake up in the morning and go straight to social media. If somebody needs me, they can call me and text me, or text me rather. I don't need to go, I'll check that later. It's not important. And so I broke that, and I ended up paying the consequence. So that's, keep that in mind. When whatever gives you energy in the morning, if it upsets you, if it makes you happy, that's going to be a part of you for a good portion of your day. So you want to choose what you do, what you allow to give energy to you, and what you decide to give energy to. You want to choose that very carefully, because it will have an effect on you more so than just right now. So that's another thing that I've gotten from fasting. And I'm seeing my goals realized a lot faster. Well, I'm realizing my goals. Scratch that last sentence. I said that so horribly, but I'm realizing my goals. Of course, another thing just came up and kicked me in the stomach. And of course, it's monetary. Of course, it's always monetary, but I don't worry about money, because money's never going to go out of style. It's always going to be there. There's always going to be ways to get it. And, that's pretty much it. But I have a lot of things to look forward to, and I think that, going forward with what I'm doing, is definitely helping. Um, so yeah, that's that. I'm sorry again that I've been gone, but I'm back. I'm back, and I'm back and back, and I'm back. Um, I was doing something with Afrologik every single day, and I really need to get back to that. But I will. Right now, I just took on another task that will help me get to my goal faster, so it's worth it. And but we'll get together. We definitely will get together again soon, maybe in a few days. I am Brandy Badass. Check out my blog. It's Afrologik, and just kind of go over things, to enhance your life, to enhance my life. We growing together. I always tell my readers that I'm not expert in anything. I'm not perfect. I mess up all the time. Um, but just know that, whatever I share with you, I'm going through it with you. And even if it's something I've already experienced, I'm going through this journey with you. I'm learning and messing up and making mistakes, and getting stronger, and I'm doing all those things with you. So check out Afrologik, AFROLOGIK.com. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. No, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell a friend, tell them to subscribe. Tell them people over there to subscribe. You can tell them, don't listen to nothing this chick say, just look at her hair. But no, listen to what I'm saying, because I know some shit. I know a thing or two. So I ain't been on this planet for this long to not know anything. So, but yes, definitely subscribe, and you can hit me up on Instagram. Even after I just said I don't use those mediums as much anymore, but I do. Afrologikblog on Instagram. I am Brandy Badass. I am Brandy Badass on Instagram. Afrologik on YouTube, not YouTube, well, YouTube too, but on Facebook, and email afrologikblog@gmail.com. You can hit me up, and I thank you for watching. You guys are beautiful. Life is beautiful. Um, it rained for most of the day, but it smelled so good. I'm saying that to say that no matter how bad things are, you can find one good quality in it, and you just have to look for that. And sometimes it's just that you're alive to experience it, and being alive to experience anything. Pain lets you know that you're alive. Discomfort let you know that you're alive. Happiness let you know that you're alive. So whatever emotion that you have to deal with, appreciate it, because it's just reminding you that you are here. Okay, so deuces, until next time, soon. Bye.